Hello and welcome back to Learning English Pro. In today's lesson, we are exploring lots of English vocabulary relating to supermarkets. In fact, I will be teaching you over 70 new terms, so get ready to really boost your English word power. I worked in supermarkets for years when I was younger, so I am very well qualified to deliver this lesson. If this is the first time you're visiting my channel, Learning English Pro, you're very welcome. My name is Jer and I'm narrating your lesson today. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all my latest English vocabulary lessons. I am including an extensive word list in the description covering all the words covered in today's lesson. And if you want even more English content, head over to my community tab and explore even more English vocabulary. Okay, so let's get started on our lesson. When you enter a supermarket, you are called a customer or a shopper. One of the first things you will need is a shopping cart. Now, this is what it's called in American English. In British English, it is called a shopping trolley. And if you need a small amount of items, you may just pick up a shopping basket. These are usually available at the entrance to the store. In a supermarket, there are lots of different areas throughout the store with different types of products. Each of these individual areas are called a department. Another word sometimes used is section. Supermarkets are also divided up with different passageways, and the word we use for this is aisle. Repeat after me. Aisle. The area in a supermarket which sells food of all types is called a grocery, and this word can sometimes be used as a synonym of supermarket. So let's explore these different areas and departments of the supermarket and grocery store. Our first department is where you will find fruit and vegetables. In British English, it is simply called the fruit and veg, and in American English, it is called produce. Up next, we have the bakery, and here you will find fresh breads and fresh pastries. Lots of supermarkets will have a butcher. This may also be known as a meat counter. This is where you get fresh, uncooked meat. For cooked meat and maybe some salad, you could go to the delicatessen, and this is often shortened to simply deli. A very good supermarket will have a cheese counter. This can also be known as a cheesemonger. This is what we call the person who serves and cuts the cheese. Similarly, for seafood, you could have a fishmonger. This is someone who serves freshly caught fish on the fish counter. Supermarkets are known for having lots of refrigerators, and in the refrigerators they keep chilled foods or fresh foods. A very popular type of fresh food is dairy, and dairy includes products like milk, cheese, butter and yogurts. Other types of fresh foods include cut meat, ready meals, fresh pasta and pizza, and lots of pre-prepared foodstuffs. In a supermarket, you'll also find freezers which contain frozen foods such as ice cream, frozen vegetables, frozen pizza, and lots more. Moving away from fresh and frozen foods, first up we have canned food. And of course, canned food can contain any number of food items such as meat, vegetables, fruits, and so on. A food trend and lifestyle which is becoming more available in supermarkets is vegan foods, which of course doesn't contain any animal products at all. And lots of people have dietary requirements which may require a visit to the special diet section. This can include foods such as gluten-free bread. For new mothers, a trip to the baby care section is always essential, and as well as baby food, you'll find other products such as diapers, baby wipes, and baby formula. Our next area is dried foods, which can contain any number of food items such as noodles, dried sauces, dried vegetables, and dried fruits. If you have a sweet tooth, you may visit the home baking section, which includes everything you need to make breads, desserts, and pastries at home. Also on the hit list for those with a sweet tooth is the cereal aisle, where you can find all different types of breakfast cereals. For something more savoury, you should go to the sauce and pickles aisle. Here you will find items like tomato sauce and condiments like mayonnaise. And close to this section, you'll probably come across ethnic foods. This section usually houses food from foreign lands. In my supermarket, ethnic foods would include Indian, Chinese, Mexican, and Japanese foods. Around the same area as ethnic foods, you'll probably find oils and fats, and this is where you'll come across stuff like olive oil. Next up, we are moving into two areas which we should all use a little bit less. Snacks, which contain things like chips, crisps, and peanuts. And confectionery, which houses things like sweets, candies, and chocolate. To wash your food down, you may need a drink from the drinks area. This would include water, juices, and sodas. And if you're over a certain age, you may hit up the alcohol department. And of course, here you will find things like wines, beers, and spirits. Moving away from food items and drinks, we have household products, and here you will find cleaning items like detergents and soaps. Lots of supermarkets these days will have a section with magazines and newspapers. And in some very big supermarkets, you may even find novels and puzzle books. And if you enjoy movies, you can check out the home entertainment section. This area would contain things like DVDs, CDs, and video games. For items such as body oil, shampoo, and conditioner, you should head to the health and beauty department. Here you'll also be able to pick up things like sunscreen, beauty wipes, and feminine hygiene products. For all the animal lovers out there, you'll probably need to head to the pet food aisle. Here you'll find food for all the common types of pets. It's very common for big supermarkets to have a section devoted to electronics, and here you should find lots of handy household appliances such as laptops, televisions, and much more. Close to this section, you should find clothing. A clothing section is also known as a drapery. Typically in supermarkets, the drapery department is quite small. A similar section is homeware. And here you will find items for your furnishings like pillows, duvets, rugs, and tools for cleaning and perhaps even gardening. No matter what department you visit or what you pick up, everything in the supermarket will have a price. And of course, this is the value of the item in the currency. Sometimes some items will be on promotion or special offer. This is when the supermarket makes a deal with you. If you buy one product, you get a second free, or perhaps there is a discount on the price. Lots of supermarkets will have a customer service desk. This desk provides services such as a refund. If you have a question or a query, you can do that here. And if you've had a bad experience in the store with a service or a product, this is the place where you let it be known. When your shopping is complete, you go to the checkout. Here you will be taken care of by a cashier. A cashier can also be known as an assistant. When you arrive at the checkout, you put your shopping on the conveyor belt. This will deliver your shopping to the cashier. Next up, the cashier will scan your products on the scanner. And what are they scanning? Every product has a barcode. This is read by the checkout computer and added to the bill. In lots of modern supermarkets, you may come across a self-service checkout where you will scan your own shopping. Also, during the checking out experience, you may be asked for a loyalty card. This is a card offered by the supermarket for discounts and promotions. As the cashier is scanning your products, you should pack away your shopping. You put this into your shopping bag. It's always a good idea to use a reusable shopping bag. This is great for the environment and will save you money. When all your shopping has been scanned, the cashier will tell you the total amount due. This can also simply be called the total. This is the amount of money that needs to be paid for the shopping. These days, most payments are done on a card terminal. We do this when we pay with debit card or credit card. You complete the transaction when you enter your PIN number, although it is becoming more common to pay by tap. And this can be done with your card or a device like a mobile phone. Or perhaps you're a little bit more old school and pay by cash. This is also the time of a transaction when you would give your coupons. These are paper vouchers you can collect from magazines and newspapers which give you a discount or promotion on products. So when you have everything done, your shopping paid for and your bags packed, the last place you need to go is the car park. And car park brings us to the end of our journey in the supermarket and our English lesson. That was quite an extensive lesson. You learned over 70 terms. Let me know how you enjoyed it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for more English vocabulary, head over to my YouTube channel where you'll find a huge assortment of English vocabulary lessons on a wide range of interesting topics. And coming up on screen are some video suggestions just for you. Don't forget to check out the word list in the description and head over to my community tab. If you want to subscribe, there's a link on screen for that right now. Have a great day and remember, keep learning English like a pro.